How to use AI for sales research, outreach, and discovery. In this video, we're going to focus on three practical ways sales professionals can use AI right now: research, outreach, and discovery. The goal is not to talk about AI in abstract terms. The goal is to show you how to use it in ways that actually make your work easier. A lot of people try AI once or twice, get a generic result, and decide it's overhyped. Usually, the issue is not the tool. The issue is the way they're using it. When you know how to prompt AI with a little more structure, the quality of the output improves dramatically. By the end of this lesson, you should walk away with three usable prompts, one reusable framework, and a much clearer idea of how AI can help you in real sales work. Most salespeople don't get bad AI results because the technology is weak. They get bad results because they give the AI very little to work with. A vague prompt usually creates a vague answer. For example, if you type something like, "Write me a sales email," the AI has to guess. It doesn't know who the buyer is, what you sell, what pain you solve, what tone you want, or what action you want the person to take. So it fills in the blanks, and the result usually sounds generic. That's why prompting matters. Prompting is not about writing something fancy. It's about giving the AI enough direction to produce something useful. Once you understand that, AI becomes much more practical. It stops feeling random and starts feeling like a tool you can actually control. AI is especially useful in sales when the task involves organizing information, drafting a first version, generating options, or helping you prepare faster. That's where it tends to create the most value. For example, AI is very good at summarizing company information, identifying likely buyer priorities, drafting outreach emails, generating discovery questions, and helping turn rough ideas into something more structured. It can also help you rewrite messaging, tighten language, and produce variations quickly. What AI is not good at is replacing your judgment. It should not be the final brain in the process. It should be the support layer that helps you move faster and think more clearly. When used correctly, AI doesn't replace sales skill. It helps sales professionals prepare better, write faster, and show up more informed. One of the biggest mindset shifts in using AI well is understanding that prompting is not the same as search. Search engines are designed to find information that already exists on websites. AI is different. AI generates a response based on the instructions you give it. That means the quality of the result depends heavily on the quality of the direction. If you treat AI like a search bar and type a few random words, you'll often get shallow output. But if you treat it like a smart assistant and give it a role, a task, context, and constraints, the response becomes much more useful. This is why prompting is such an important skill. You're not just asking a question, you are guiding the AI toward a better outcome. The better your instructions, the better your results. A strong sales prompt usually includes 6 core elements. First, the goal. What are you trying to achieve? Second, the output. What do you want the AI to create? Third, the audience. Who is this for? Fourth, the details. What do you sell? What problem do you solve and what context matters? Fifth, the style. What tone or format should the output follow? And finally, the CTA. What action do you want the recipient to take? These 6 parts make prompting much more consistent because they remove guesswork. Instead of hoping the AI figures things out, you give it a clear job to do. This simple framework is one of the easiest ways to improve your outputs immediately, especially in sales use cases like research, outreach, and discovery prep. Here is a practical sales research prompt you can actually use. The goal of this prompt is to help you prepare before outreach by giving AI a clear research task. Instead of asking something vague like, "Tell me about this company," you want to direct the model toward information that is actually useful in a sales conversation. A strong version of this prompt would tell the AI to act like a salesperson researching a target account. You would include the company name, the target buyer role, and the industry. Then you would ask it to summarize what the company likely does. identify likely business challenges, explain what the target role probably cares about, and surface useful talking points for outreach. That kind of structure turns AI into a prep assistant instead of just a guessing machine. Here is a practical sales research prompt you can actually use. The goal of this prompt is to help you prepare before outreach by giving AI a clear research task. Instead of asking something vague like, "Tell me about this company," you want to direct the model toward information that is actually useful in a sales conversation. A strong version of this prompt would tell the AI to act like a salesperson researching a target account. You would include the company name, the target buyer role, and the industry. Then you would ask it to summarize what the company likely does, identify likely business challenges, explain what the target role probably cares about, and surface useful talking points for outreach. That kind of structure turns AI into a prep assistant instead of just a guessing machine. This prompt works because it gives the AI enough structure to be useful. First, it defines a role. You are telling the AI to think like a salesperson, which helps shape the response toward practical business relevance. Second, it identifies a specific audience. Instead of talking about the company in general, it focuses on a target buyer role. That makes the output more useful because sales messaging depends heavily on who you are trying to reach. Third, it gives the AI a clear output structure. You are not just asking for information, you are asking for business challenges, role priorities, and talking points. That helps the AI organize its answer in a way that supports real outreach. In short, the prompt works because it reduces ambiguity and pushes the AI toward a sales specific outcome instead of a generic company summary. The second high value use case is outreach. AI can be very useful here because many salespeople lose time staring at a blank page or rewriting the same email over and over. A good AI prompt can help you get to a cleaner first draft much faster. This does not mean AI should send every message untouched. What it means is that AI can help you build the first version, sharpen the language, explore different angles, and reduce the time it takes to draft something usable. That is especially valuable when you are trying to personalize messaging at scale. AI is most helpful when the outreach task is clearly defined. If you tell it what you sell, who the buyer is, what pain you solve, and what tone you want, it can often give you a useful starting point in seconds. That is where the real leverage begins. The second prompt is designed to generate a first touch outreach email. The goal here is not just to ask AI to write a sales email. That would be too vague. Instead, you want to give it a simple but clear structure. A strong outreach prompt tells the AI what you sell, the problem you help solve, the type of buyer you are reaching out to, the tone you want, and the one action you want the recipient to take. That last piece matters a lot. A single clear call to action makes the result feel much more usable. For example, you might ask the AI to write a short cold email to a VP of sales at a SaaS company, focusing on messy CRM data and missed follow ups, and ending with one simple request for a short call. That is how you move from generic output to useful output. This outreach prompt works because it removes the guesswork. AI performs much better when it knows the goal, the audience, the pain point, and the tone. Without those details, the model fills in the blanks on its own, and the result often sounds generic or overly polished. This prompt also works because it asks for one output and one CTA. That keeps the result focused. You are not asking the model to create an entire campaign, a dozen versions, and a strategy memo all at once. You are asking for one useful email. The tone guidance helps too. If you tell the AI to sound professional, direct, and low hype, you are much more likely to get something that sounds human. In sales, clarity usually beats cleverness. This prompt works because it is structured to produce clarity. The third major use case is discovery prep. This is one of the easiest ways to use AI well in sales because it helps you show up to calls more prepared, more relevant, and more confident. Before a discovery call, many reps know they need good questions, but they are not always sure which direction to take. AI can help generate thoughtful questions based on the buyer role, the likely business problem, and the situation you are walking into. That saves prep time and helps improve the quality of the conversation. This is especially useful if you are dealing with a new industry, a new persona, or a prospect with challenges you do not encounter often. Instead of starting from scratch, you can use AI to build a useful conversation framework quickly. That makes the call prep process more repeatable and less stressful.
This prompt is built to help you prepare for a discovery conversation. The best version tells the AI to act like an experienced sales professional preparing for a first meeting. Then you give it the buyer role, the type of company, what you sell, and the likely pain points or business issues involved. From there, you ask it to generate discovery questions, but not just any questions. You want questions that explore the current state, the impact of the problem, and the future outcome the buyer may be trying to reach. That gives the conversation much more shape. A strong prompt may also ask for likely areas of resistance, common blind spots, or themes worth exploring during the call. The result is not a script. It is a more thoughtful prep tool that helps you sound more informed and intentional. This prompt works because it gives the AI the full context of the conversation. Discovery questions are only useful when they are tied to a role, a problem, and a business situation. If you just ask for good discovery questions, the output is usually too broad to be helpful. By giving the model a role, a company type, a target buyer, and a set of likely pain points, you make the response much more relevant. You also make it easier for the AI to generate questions that feel connected to real business issues instead of sounding generic or canned. This kind of prep is valuable because better questions lead to better conversations, and better conversations usually lead to better discovery, better qualification, and stronger next steps. That is why this prompt is so useful in a sales workflow.
At this point, you do not just want three example prompts. You want a reusable structure you can use again and again. That is what this template is for. Think of it as your baseline format for prompting AI in sales. The template includes the role, the goal, the task, the audience, the context, the key details, the tone, the format, the rules, and the CTA. You don't always need to fill in every section with a paragraph. Often, one line per section is enough. What matters is that the AI has the context it needs. This is a much better approach than starting from scratch every time. When you use a repeatable structure, your prompting becomes faster, more consistent, and much easier to improve over time. That is how prompting becomes a real skill.
One of the best ways to improve at prompting is to compare weak prompts to strong ones. A weak prompt usually sounds something like, "Write me a sales email." There is almost no direction in that request, so the AI has to guess everything. Who is the audience? What are you selling? What problem matters? What tone should it use? The output usually ends up generic. A stronger prompt gives the AI enough structure to do the job properly. It tells the model who it is writing to, what you sell, what pain point you solve, what kind of tone to use, and what action you want the recipient to take. That small difference in structure often creates a huge difference in quality. Prompting well is not about being complicated, it is about being clear enough that the AI does not have to invent the important parts.
There are a few common prompting mistakes that cause weak results over and over again. The first is being too vague. When you give AI very little direction, it fills in the blanks on its own, and the output often sounds generic. The second is giving no context. If the AI does not know who the buyer is, what you sell, or what problem matters, it cannot create something tailored. Another mistake is asking for too much at once. If you try to get the AI to research, strategize, write, and summarize everything in one giant prompt, the quality often drops. Another common mistake is failing to define the output. If you do not say whether you want bullets, a table, a short email, or questions, the model chooses for you. Strong prompting avoids these mistakes by being specific. By this point in the video, you should be able to do a few things more confidently. First, you should be able to use AI to research a prospect or buyer more quickly. Second, You should be able to use AI to draft a stronger outreach email without starting from a blank page. Third, you should be able to prepare for a discovery conversation with better questions and a clearer point of view. And just as importantly, you should now have a repeatable prompt structure you can reuse across different sales tasks. That is the real goal of this lesson, not just to show examples, but to help you build confidence using AI in practical sales work. If you leave this video with 3 usable prompts and a reusable framework, then you already have something you can apply right away in your workflow.
If this lesson helped, the next step is simple. To download the full free book, visit www.generativesalespro.com and click on the link to get your free book today. The book goes deeper into the ideas we covered here and gives you more practical frameworks, examples, and templates you can use in real sales work. So if you want more than just these 3 prompts, that is where to go next. This is a great option if you want a reference you can come back to later, especially when you are building your own prompts or trying to figure out how to apply AI across more of your sales process. Again, to get the full free book, go to www.generativesalespro.com and click the link to download it today. The big takeaway from this video is simple. AI becomes much more useful when you give it better instructions. Most weak outputs are not a sign that AI does not work. They are a sign that the prompt needs more structure. Today, we focused on 3 practical sales use cases: research, outreach, and discovery. Those are 3 places where AI can create immediate value without becoming overly complicated. You now have example prompts for each one, plus a reusable framework you can use going forward. So start simple. Take one task from your workflow and try it with a stronger prompt. Save what works. Improve it over time. That is how you get better. And if this video helped, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and visit www.generativesalespro.com to download the free book and keep learning.